forget everything you thought you knew about affiliate marketing. Seriously. While some folks are still, tweaking those old link strategies, something massive is happening, almost like secretly.
Right under our noses.
Exactly. On a platform you probably open, like 10 times a day? We're talking TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not just for dancing anymore. It's quietly building this, next generation of affiliate success stories, rewriting the rule book.
Completely.
So if you've ever thought about affiliate marketing or just wondered how people actually make money on TikTok, well, buckle up.
Yeah, this is the place to be.
This deep dive into the sources is basically your blueprint. Let's unpack this.
Okay, so the first thing that just jumps out is the sheer scale, and maybe more importantly, the speed of this transformation.
Right.
TikTok isn't just, another big social platform. We're looking at projections of over 2.14 billion total users by 2025?
Billion, with a B.
And 1.6 billion monthly active users. That's an audience the size of continents, already there, already scrolling.
And crucially, they're not just scrolling, are they? They're buying stuff.
Exactly. The number of creators jumping onto the affiliate program is, it's unprecedented. Over 100,000 in the first year alone.
Wow. It sounds like a gold rush almost.
It kind of is. And the money, it follows that trend. Just look at December 2023, $349 million in TikTok Shop revenue.
In 1 month.
1 month. And the projection for 2024, a huge $17.5 billion. That's not just pocket change. It's like a whole new economy popping up.
Okay, so let's break that down. Why should you, listening right now, care about these giant numbers? What's the takeaway?
Because these aren't just vanity metrics. They show a clear, accessible pathway to potentially earning. It's proof positive that a massive, engaged audience is right there.
And they're open to buying.
They're actively discovering and buying products within the app. The opportunity isn't theoretical, it's backed by serious cash flow.
All right, scale is massive. Opportunity is clear. But how does it actually work differently? We all know traditional affiliate marketing, right? Blogs, emails.
SEO, yeah. The old ways.
How is TikTok flipping the script? Why is it so, effective?
Okay, this is where we get into TikTok's, secret sauce. It manages to blend entertainment and commerce so seamlessly. It feels less like you're being hit with an ad and much more like, getting a recommendation from a friend. That builds instant trust. Authenticity.
That's a huge shift, isn't it? Since the early internet days, we went from searching for stuff to just stumbling onto cool things while scrolling.
Precisely. And the format itself is absolutely crucial. Short form video. The sources are saying it drives something like 49% higher engagement specifically for product discovery.
49% higher.
Yeah.
Compared to traditional methods.
Yeah. You're not just passively consuming, you're being influenced in these quick, engaging bursts.
And that other stat, 49% of users exploring products because a creator promoted them. That really shows the power shifting to the creators, doesn't it?
It really does. It makes that influence tangible. And here's another critical piece. Who's converting?
The demographics.
Right. Gen Z and millennials. They're converting on TikTok affiliate content at rates 67% higher than other platforms.
67%.
So if your audience includes those younger groups, or even older folks who are jumping onto TikTok now, you need to understand this dynamic.
Okay, this is where, for me, it gets really exciting, especially for people maybe just starting out. The algorithm.
Oh yeah, the great equalizer.
It feels like this potential accelerator. Like you can bypass years of grinding away building an audience.
It absolutely is a democratizing force. TikTok's algorithm doesn't just reward follower count, that's the old way.
Right.
It pushes content based on engagement, how long people watch, shares, likes, comments, all that stuff.
So wait, you're saying any video from any creator could theoretically reach millions?
Potentially, yes, if it hits the right engagement signals.
But you don't need that massive email list or a blue check mark to suddenly go viral and make sales?
Yeah.
Someone with 500 followers could see a video just take off.
Exactly. It flips the whole model. This is what people call the algorithmic advantage. We've seen it happen. Nano influencers, 1K to 10K followers, can actually outperform macro influencers if their specific video just connects with the algorithm for a certain product.
Like that woodworking example we saw. That was wild.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Promoting a high-ticket ClickBank item, right?
Yeah.
$62 commission per sale. This creator only had about 43,000 followers.
Which is decent, but not huge on TikTok.
Right. And they were pulling in $8,000 a month.
Yeah.
Passively. just from these short, like 15-second time-lapse videos of their projects.
It proves you don't need to be a household name. You need the right content hitting the right niche.
And there's another leverage point too, right? Cookies.
Ah, yeah, cookie lifespan, good point. Amazon's affiliate program famously has that short 24-hour cookie.
Click today, buy tomorrow, no commission.
Pretty much. But a lot of partners you can access via TikTok, think DHgate, AliExpress, places like that. They often offer 30, even 90-day cookies.
90 days.
Yeah, so if someone clicks your link, maybe doesn't buy that specific thing, but comes back and buys something else from that site weeks later,
You still get the commission.
you can, yeah. It adds this whole other layer of passive potential beyond just that initial click.
Okay, algorithm's your friend, potentially. Longer cookies help.
Oh.
How easy is it technically? Like, boots on the ground, how do you get started? What tools does TikTok actually give you?
This is another area where they've really lowered the barrier.
Sure.
Step one, pretty much, is just switch to a free business account.
How easy is that?
It's literally a toggle switch in settings. Takes seconds. And bam, you unlock key stuff.
Like
a clickable link in your bio, which is crucial if you don't have the, 10,000 followers for the swipe up links in stories or videos.
Yeah, that threshold.
And you get access to analytics right away, super important.
Okay, so you get the bio link. What if you have like multiple products or links you want to promote?
That's where those third-party link in bio tools are essential. Linktree, Linkpop, those guys.
Even big creators use those.
Oh yeah, we saw Rachel Meters. She has over 1.3 million followers. She uses linktree.e to neatly organize all her Amazon Associates links. It just acts like a little menu for your audience.
Makes sense. But the real game changer here, the thing driving so much of this, it's TikTok Shop, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's when TikTok went from just a social app with shopping potential to a true commerce powerhouse.
Because it keeps people in the app.
Exactly. Instead of clicking a link and getting booted out to some external website.
Which is friction.
Huge friction. With TikTok Shop, you can tag products directly in your videos or your live streams. The user sees it, taps the tag,
And buys right there.
buys right there.
Yeah.
Views the details, adds to cart, checks out, all without ever leaving the TikTok feed.
That sounds incredibly smooth. Almost dangerously smooth for my wallet.
It eliminates those extra clicks, those chances to get distracted or just abandon the cart. And the commission rates reflect that value. Through the shop, you're typically looking at 5–20%. Though overall, affiliate programs on TikTok can go higher, up to 50% or more sometimes, depending on the merchant and the niche. Fashion, beauty, often higher percentages.
Right. Electronics maybe lower percent, but higher ticket price.
Exactly, it varies.
So bringing this back to you listening, these built-in tools, especially TikTok Shop, they make it way easier to get products seen and bought right on the platform. Might be able to skip some of the old technical headaches.
It's really designed to let the everyday creator step into e-commerce pretty easily.
Okay, hold that thought. Because before we dive even deeper into the shop and what kind of content works, if you're finding this useful and want to check out some specific programs or tools we're talking about,
Yeah, definitely checks this out.
visit the links in the description below. We'll put resources there for you.
Good call.
All right, so let's stack TikTok up against, the old guard. Instagram, YouTube. How does doing affiliate marketing compare on these platforms?
It's pretty stark, honestly. Instagram, even with Reels trying to catch up, still feels very much about that polished, curated aesthetic. And often, follower count still reigns supreme there.
Right, you got a little bit perfect.
And YouTube, great platform, but it demands high production value generally, and long-form content takes serious time and effort to create.
Whereas TikTok rewards, rawness, authenticity.
Yeah, creativity, authenticity, and pure engagement seem to matter more than slick production or just having a million followers.
So a shaky iPhone video shot on the fly could actually do better.
If it genuinely solves a problem or tells a great story, absolutely. It can outperform a super polished video if it just connects, and the speed factor is huge.
Speed of creation.
Yeah, you can realistically film and post multiple TikToks in a single day, test different angles, different hooks for the same product, compare that to spending days, maybe weeks on one YouTube video.
Allows for rapid testing. Fail fast, find what works.
Exactly. Iterate quickly. Plus, the demographics, as we mentioned, they just lean into this social commerce model.
Gen Z, millennials are comfortable buying in-feed.
Totally. And let's revisit those engagement numbers. TikTok's average engagement rate, sources say around 17.96%.
Well,
Compare that to Instagram at maybe 1.22%, YouTube around 3.7%. The overall average is like 4.25%. TikTok is just way out ahead in terms of audience interaction.
Okay, so if someone's thinking, all right, I get it, I want in, what kind of content actually works? How do you make a TikTok that makes people click that little shopping tag?
Right, the creative part. It's crucial to understand it's less about listing features like a traditional review.
Yeah.
It's more about emotional storytelling, authentic reactions, showing the product solving a real relatable problem in your life. You're selling the outcome, the feeling, not just the thing itself.
Is that the whole TikTok made me buy it magic?
Pretty much. That hashtag has, what, over 7.2 billion views?
Yeah.
There's a clear psychological trend out there. Curiosity, relatability, maybe a bit of FOMO.
Fear of missing out, yeah. So what are the winning formats? What should people actually try making?
Okay, several standouts. Unboxing and reaction videos are huge. They capture that genuine excitement, right? And sources show they get about a 23% higher click-through rate.
Because you're seeing it through their eyes.
Exactly. Problem solution is another killer format. Super simple. I had this annoying problem, this $8 gadget fixed it. Like saving your phone screen. Instantly relatable.
Makes sense. What about using trends?
Oh, essential. You got to weave products into popular sounds, challenges, editing styles, make it feel native, not forced.
Yeah.
Get Ready With Me, or GRWM videos. Natural fit for beauty, fashion, lifestyle stuff. Storytelling works too. Share a personal anecdote where the product actually helped you. Connects deeper than just features.
I keep seeing these Stitch videos where someone reacts to another video showing something expensive.
Ah, yes. The Stitch expose, or social proof stitching. That's a powerful one.
How does that work?
You take a viral video of, say, a luxury handbag or a pricey gadget. Then you use TikTok's Stitch feature to add your own video right after it, showing a much cheaper alternative or dupe you found, often from places like DHgate or AliExpress.
Taps into that bargain hunter instinct.
Totally. And the conversion lift on those is apparently like 67% higher likelihood of purchase. One creator was reportedly building serious recurring income just posting 5-10 of those a day.
Wow. Okay, 67% lift is massive. What else converts well? Tutorials. Lives.
Yep, tutorials or how-to videos showing the product in action, 52% conversion lift. Makes sense, shows utility.
Practical.
Live stream demonstrations where you're using it in real time, answering questions, 50% lift. And even just beautiful aesthetic vignettes showing the product in a desirable lifestyle context, 38% lift.
So there's data behind these formats.
Definitely. It's not random, but the absolute golden rule across all of them.
Let me guess, authenticity.
Has to be. It's the imperative. Like that quote from Viviana Viale we saw, avoid phrases like, "I've been sent this by TikTok Shop."
People can smell it.
A mile away, she said, show the product solving your problem, not a scripted sell. That's the key.
It reminds me of that Laura Mercier #ReadySetGo campaign.
Yeah, great example.
It wasn't the brand pushing polished ads. It was thousands of regular users sharing videos of them using the setting powder in their own routines.
User-generated content, yeah. Over 200,000 videos. And it led to a reported 40% spike in sales, that peer-to-peer authentic recommendation feel. It's just incredibly powerful online.
Taps into basic human trust.
Exactly.
Okay, let's zoom back in on the engine itself. TikTok Shop. You explained the user flow, but technically for a creator, what does that integration look like? How does it work behind the scenes?
Right, so think of TikTok Shop as this built-in infrastructure. It's designed to remove that friction of leaving the app.
We cover the seamless funnel. Watch, tap sticker if you buy in-app.
Exactly. That closed loop is converting, sources say, around 78% of users who discover products organically within the app, which is way higher than typical social to external site conversions.
So how does a creator actually connect to it? How do they get products to tag?
It's pretty streamlined now. If you're eligible, usually based on location, follower count, account status, you apply for affiliate status. Often right through the TikTok app or maybe via specific partner platforms they work with.
Okay.
Once you're approved, you basically get access to this marketplace inside TikTok. You can browse products from all sorts of merchants who've signed up to sell on TikTok Shop.
So you find stuff relevant to your audience.
Right. Pick products you like that fit your niche, and then it's usually just a few taps to add the tag for that product directly onto your video before you post it or onto your live stream.
And who handles the messy parts? Payment, shipping.
That's a big advantage. For many sales that happen directly through TikTok Shop, TikTok itself handles the payment processing. Depending on the merchant's setup, they might also help coordinate shipping labels or handle the initial customer service contacts.
So the creator can just focus on making content.
Largely, yes. It frees you up from a lot of the logistical headaches of running your own e-commerce operation.
And commissions, again, specifically via the shop. You said 5–20% typically.
Yeah, that's the common range reported for products sold directly through TikTok Shop's integrated checkout. Again, can vary. Beauty, fashion, often higher percentage. Electronics, maybe lower percent, but higher dollar value.
And you get beta, right? Analytics.
Oh, crucially, yes. TikTok Shop provides pretty detailed analytics. You can see clicks on your tagged products, which videos are driving sales, your estimated commission earnings, stuff like that.
So you can see what's working and what's bombing.
Exactly. That data is vital for optimizing. Double down on the video formats or products that convert, ditch the ones that don't. It lets you scale based on real results, not just guesswork.
Okay, mechanics make sense. Platform power is clear. Let's talk about real people. Who's actually succeeding with this? What are the stories from the front lines?
Yeah, we have some great creator spotlights that show different angles.
Like Rachel Meters. She's huge.
Rachel Meters is a fascinating case. 1.3 million followers. Her niche is basically Amazon finds you didn't know you needed.
Classic.
But interestingly, she primarily uses that linktree.e in her bio to drive traffic off TikTok to her Amazon Associates links. And she's reportedly pulling in around $42,000 a month from that, plus brand deals.
So she proves you don't have to use TikTok Shop exclusively.
Exactly. You can leverage TikTok's massive reach to funnel traffic elsewhere if that's your model, though Shop likely helps conversion for many.
And the woodworking guy again. The micro-influencer.
Perfect example of algorithmic advantage plus high ticket, only 43K followers, remember. Promoting that niche tool via ClickBank, $62 commission.
With just simple time-lapse videos.
Simple 15-second time-lapses result, $8,000 a month, passive income. It just shows micro-influencers can totally crush it.
What about Grace at Little Mama?
Grace had a really smart cross-platform funnel. She used TikTok's reach for shorter clips, teasing projects.
Driving people where?
Driving them to her longer, monetized tutorials on YouTube, diversifying her income. She was reportedly earning around $27,000 a month doing that. Shows TikTok can be top of funnel too.
These stories are great because they show it's not just mega celebrities.
Yeah.
You're saying emerging creators are seeing real money too. Hundreds, thousands a month.
Absolutely. Once they find their niche, get their content rhythm down, many are reporting significant income. And established creators coming over from, say, Instagram, they often mention seeing higher conversion rates on TikTok.
We have some direct quotes too. What did At The Product Pro say about switching to TikTok Shop?
Yeah, they were really clear. Said their commissions tripled within 3 months of fully embracing TikTok Shop, and they specifically called out the real-time analytics as being key for optimizing quickly.
And Honest Anna, what was her angle?
Pure authenticity and engagement. She stressed only promoting stuff she actually uses, always disclosing the affiliate relationship clearly, and this is huge, answering every question in the comments.
Builds massive trust.
Which translates directly to results. She reported a click-through rate over 8% on her links, which is fantastic. Trust equals clicks equals conversions.
What about from the brand side, that DTC brand manager quote?
Yeah, that was insightful. They used to pour money into big Instagram campaigns, but they found TikTok's affiliate program let them partner with dozens of micro-influencers for the same budget.
Better reach, better ROI.
Their ROI went up 40% year over year. And they were reaching younger shoppers who just weren't responding to their other marketing channels as much. It's genuinely shifting how brands think about spending marketing dollars.
These stories really paint a picture of opportunity, accessible opportunity. But it can't all be sunshine and viral videos, right? What are the downsides, the challenges?
Oh, definitely not. There are real hurdles. Probably the biggest one is the algorithm's unpredictability.
The same thing that helps you can hurt you.
Exactly. One video hits big, sales pour in. The next 5 might get barely any views. That makes income really inconsistent, especially early on. You can't always count on that viral lottery ticket.
And the sheer amount of content you need to make must be exhausting.
It's intense. It's a content treadmill. You have to constantly keep up with trends, sounds, formats, stay fresh. Burnout is a very real risk for TikTok creators.
The competition must be getting fierce too.
Heating up fast. Some sources mentioned a 200% surge in competition in niches like fashion and beauty. You really need creativity and a unique voice to stand out now. Like one creator said, strategies working today might die tomorrow. You gotta adapt constantly.
And the platform itself isn't static. Policies change.
All the time. Features change, rules change. You have to stay on top of it. And there's always the background risk of potential bans or restrictions, either for content reasons or even regional issues. Adds uncertainty.
Are there specific niche limitations or ethical things to watch out for?
Yeah, the platform's user base, while huge, still skews younger, so certain niches might not perform as well as others. Ethically, those expose tactics can sometimes backfire or attract negative attention if not done carefully.
And disclosure, #ad, #sponsored.
It's still a bit inconsistent across the board, honestly. That's an area getting more regulatory eyeballs. Plus, just the risk of viewer fatigue if every other video feels like a sales pitch. Finding that balance is critical.
Okay, so challenges acknowledged. Where does this all go next?
Yeah.
What's the future look like for TikTok affiliate marketing?
We'll definitely expect continued platform expansion, more features, deeper commerce integration. TikTok is clearly all in on this.
AI's got to play a role, right?
Huge role. Think even smarter, hyper-personalized product recommendations. AI connecting products not just to general trends, but to your individual viewer's specific interests, their watch history, maybe even past purchases.
Could AI help creators too?
Potentially suggesting products that fit their niche, or even content ideas based on what's working for their audience. And definitely expect more sophisticated analytics tools for creators as the platform matures.
Will more traditional brands get involved?
Absolutely. More big retailers and established brands will launch official TikTok affiliate programs that'll broaden the product selection hugely, and creators will get better at cross-platform stuff, repurposing winning TikToks elsewhere.
What about things like cookieless tracking? Privacy changes.
Yeah, that's a big one industry-wide. Expect more focus on first-party data, maybe unique creator codes for tracking sales instead of relying solely on browser cookies. And look out for futuristic stuff like AR try-ons.
Like virtual makeup try-ons.
Exactly. Sephora's already exploring this. Imagine getting a commission if someone uses your AR filter to try on lipstick, likes it, and buys it right there. That's a whole new commission model.
Wow. And the overall trend? Social commerce just keeps growing.
The projections are massive. Social commerce expected to be over 20% of all e-commerce globally by 2026. TikTok is leading that charge. Micro-influencers will keep getting more brand deals, but also expect more regulatory scrutiny on things like disclosure.
So looking back, how has TikTok fundamentally changed the whole affiliate game? What's its biggest impact?
I think it's proved, beyond doubt, that entertainment-first content stuff that's fun or interesting on its own can drive sales better than just pushing product features. Discovery over direct selling.
And everyone else is playing catch-up.
Look around. Instagram Reels shopping, YouTube Shorts trying to monetize, even Facebook Marketplace. They're all scrambling to build that seamless, engaging, in-app shopping experience that TikTok nailed.
It's forcing traditional affiliate education to change too, right?
Totally. The old guides didn't teach you how to make a viral 15-second video. And brand budgets, they're shifting.
Away from old methods.
Towards creator partnerships, towards social commerce, especially on TikTok, because the ROI is often proving to be higher, particularly for reaching those younger, super engaged audiences. So just to kind of nail down the key numbers we've hit on, users. Heading towards 2.14 billion total, 1.6 billion monthly active, massive pool, affiliate use. Nearly 30% of affiliate marketers now say TikTok is a primary channel. That's fast adoption. Engagement, that 4.25% average, way higher than others. TikTok's own is even higher, near 18%. Shop conversion, around 1.7, 2.5% typically, much better than the usual 0.51% from external links. Commissions, 5-20% common via shop, but up to 50% or more possible overall. Top niches, beauty, fashion, gadgets, home stuff are big ones. Brand ROI, seeing up to 40% better returns compared to Instagram spend. Micro-influencers, often getting up to 60% higher engagement than mega-influencers. Social commerce future, expected to be 20% plus of all e-commerce soon.
Those stats really tell the story. So wrapping it up, why is TikTok winning this affiliate revolution right now? What's the core takeaway?
It really feels deliberate, not accidental. They invested heavily early on in the right infrastructure, the commerce tools, the viral algorithm, the creator features, and integrated them tightly.
Speed was key. They built that in-app experience faster.
Way faster. The algorithmic virality gives everyone, even small creators, a real shot. That's huge.
The seamless monetization, removing that friction point of leaving the app.
Critical for conversions. And finally, it's data-driven, giving creators and brands the analytics they need to actually see what works and scale it. It's a whole ecosystem.
So TikTok isn't just another platform you scroll through. It feels more like a behavioral reset, maybe, for how we discover things, how we shop, how creators connect with audiences.
Yeah, it's actively shaping this future where entertainment and buying stuff are becoming totally inseparable.
And the people who understand that shift, who lean into authentic content, who are willing to experiment consistently, they're the ones riding this wave. It's becoming maybe an essential skill for digital success.
I think so. That mix of discovery, trust through peer recommendations, and just effortless purchasing power all happening within the feed, it's incredibly potent.
So here's something to chew on as we finish this deep dive. If watching a fun, relatable video can instantly turn into a seamless shopping trip, how much more will our digital lives blur those lines between being entertained, connecting with people, and just buying things? Maybe the next big win online isn't about mastering SEO keywords anymore. Maybe it's about mastering that algorithmic whisper, and perfecting the art of the truly authentic recommendation within that endless social scroll. What could that future mean for how you think about building your own presence, your own opportunities online?